Boys and girls,
Ladies and gentlemen,
broke and able,
friends and strangers.
Welcome to another episode of the PK Circle. My name is Nderitu Karaoke.
And my name is Wakonyo and Nderitu. And
we
are joined today by some amazing people.
Yeah.
Steve was here earlier.
Yeah, we
So-
have an episode with Steve.
Yes.
Make sure you do check it out.
Kama hujaona na kuangalia.
Side eyes.
Go and watch it. And do the 4 magic things. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
So we have an amazing guest today.
Mm-hmm.
Please introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Perez and I'm glad to be here. I'm a PK also.
Oh, welcome.
Perez.
This is a Pastor's Kids
One
podcast.
thing about PKs, we have quite unique names.
Steve is
I looked at you.
But okay, fine. It's unique in its own way.
Yeah.
No, see, mine is Steve with a V, not with a PH.
Oh,
Oh.
Your name is like Steve. Oh, Steven.
Steven with a V.
So you're not in the Bible.
Fair.
Ah.
That's a fair comment. That's a fair comment.
Oh, nice.
Because I feel
nice.
PKs have quite unique names.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perez.
Nderitu.
Bezalel.
Bezalel.
Oh, Aye!
Wakonyo.
Fair. Fair. Okay.
Leo, uko left out Leo.
Now Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Steve is
It-
okay.
It's still unique.
Yeah, it's still unique.
It's like the way there's Michael and there's Mike.
Mike.
You're getting me.
So, Perez, we'll start with you because you are the newbie here. Tell us a little bit of your background.
Interesting. I've been raised up with both of my parents who are ministers.
Hey.
My dad is a bishop. My mom is a reverend.
Ish.
And
Okay.
from the introduction, you can tell how the home was. Yeah. Everybody was always my friend. We will have members calling me brother and sister. And that's the life of a pastor's kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I grew up in a pastoral home, and to make it more crazy, my dad's family, almost all of them, they are pastors. Almost all of them.
And how many roughly?
Oh God.
Almost all of them. So he has siblings, like 10 siblings.
And all of them are pastors.
Almost
All of them are pastors.
all of them are pastors.
All of them.
And if you're not a pastor, you're married to a pastor.
Oh, crazy.
Oh God.
And
Yes, it's deep.
and
Is this also
and
to
his
your
own-
grand his dad or
Your grandparents?
Your grandparents?
no, my grandmom was the one who was a church person,
Okay.
but not a minister. But now she made us all her children to suffer this thing because she made a prayer when she was young,
Oh.
and then she asked God if she could make all her children to become ministers.
Wow.
Wow.
So it happened.
Okay.
And then now you're aware of Lutheran Church.
Yeah. I've heard
Now
it.
the current bishop of Kenya,
Uh-huh.
he's my uncle.
So you are deep in it.
Yeah. You didn't
So-
have an option.
But I think that's a nice prayer to make. Honestly.
So you
Yeah,
see,
it is.
So
10 pastors.
No.
yeah, and then now my own cousins, now we are
Yeah, at
pastors
least you
again.
can relate.
It's a family of pastors.
Family of pastors.
But what
I
do you
would love to see a reality show within this family.
We joke with scriptures.
Obviously.
There's actually a movie on Netflix on that.
Yeah,
really
there's actually a good reality
real?
show.
Yeah, there's a movie on Netflix about a pastor's family. But they're
Redemption.
corrupt as heck.
Redemption.
I think.
Something of the sort.
Yeah?
It's from SA, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's
I-
it's from US. Huh?
SA, I think it's whatever.
Hmm.
I would
Your
love to
cousins
see.
also are now ministers.
Yeah.
Did your parents also make the same prayer? It's Shosho's prayer was that strong.
It was so strong.
It's getting to the second generation.
Yeah, and also
The third is
My-
also been affected.
my future children are not lucky.
Now that's the third generation.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, shows words are like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think with age, once you hit like 60, now like you see the
The
way I
prayer
sound
There's a
is less-
certain-
Yeah.
There's a
Like the
certain
the
level
thing
you
is
get
that-
to.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was not easy being a pastor's kid.
It's never been easy.
know,
It's never easy.
Yeah, it was not easy because everybody will come home,
I thought the your Wageni thing was only in PCA.
Do you know I hate guests?
No.
Like
Nderitu.
It's true. We all hate guests
at
as pastors' kids.
impromptus. You're some don't.
And some come as early as 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, bro.
Now for us, some ministers have the Presbyterian Church has built houses in presbyteries for the pastor.
Okay.
So now they live not so far from the church.
Okay.
So you can get guests as early as 6. I'm saying this because I've seen it. There's a time we lived in a manse. It's called a manse. And we would get guests as early as 6 in the morning. You guys haven't even woken up. Munamshwa na bell. And then it had like a camera hapo kwa gate. Unaangalia ni mshirika. Uko
I
like,
would crash out.
oh
Really.
God.
I would crash out.
And others will come as late as 9.
Yeah. Actually, the late ones, like they'll come.
Supper
and
time
then
na tumepika nyama.
Ama chapo.
Na chapo. Bana.
Wanakuja,
Sasa
and
siwezi
then-
kula nyama kwa amani juu mgeni
Nah,
hapa.
that's the time you want to watch.
Imagine.
That's the time you want to watch Nini, and then guests are there. You have
can't
to
watch.
excuse.
It's like it's put in us. If a guest walks in the house, you leave the sitting room.
I swore
So
to
you
myself.
you never have time in your sitting room. You
every
don't
time.
feel you don't feel the warmth of the
It's
seats.
so funny how we are relating.
Yeah,
I-
genuinely. I
so
swore to
funny.
myself that when I get a family, immediately, like not even kids, immediately I marry. The church will never know I live.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
see your
I feel
point.
like we are a generation where we are so work on boundaries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I love it
Yeah.
for us. I
Yeah.
love it for us because if you're a guest coming to my house,
You have to tell me in advance.
notify me 2 weeks earlier.
I need to confirm whether I'm
Notify
there
me,
or
please,
not.
because the impromptu. Actually, even with meetings, like impromptu meetings, I'm bad with impromptus. Like I got to a point where you're detached to a certain behavior or certain thing, where you like that guest thing, that new person a new person is coming to your house every time. I detached from impromptu
okay, makes
meetings,
sense, makes sense.
impromptu whatever.
And I feel like also that Wageni thing detached us from our parents
Yeah.
Oh,
because
yeah.
the Wageni become a block.
Oh yeah. Most
Every
of the
time I have time with my dad or mom,
Mhm.
mgeni anakam. There's no way a visitor will come and mom is not in the sitting room with
Yeah.
dad. Because they say in our culture, Wageni ni wa mama. So
Na wengine hata sio tu they're not there to what do we call it? To visit.
Yeah.
Some of them are coming
I'm
to
to
stay and
sleep
come.
over.
Stay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Others actually they bring their whole family.
Yeah.
I'll say.
And it's so crazy.
There's a time my parents hosted a family because they didn't have cash for a month.
Oh my God. How was
You know,
it?
sometimes it's so unfortunate that sometimes you see your parents helping other people.
Bro, let me tell you.
No, your
no,
statement
you're
is
too good.
Wait,
You are too
no, wait.
good.
Your statement is incomplete.
so
Please
good.
finish your statement. That statement is incomplete.
We are
Perez.
relating with this, sir.
They always see
Perez, finish the statement.
it's as if God is leading them to the people.
Yeah,
Not to their
not
own interest.
Like,
It's so real. It's so
But
real.
it's okay.
it's
How many
okay.
siblings do you have?
No one. I only have
Oh.
a sister.
Nice.
And
Your
we are
dad.
both married, so we are both of us are living our own houses. So,
Yeah.
so we are okay.
It's not like
Yeah.
You're the firstborn.
I'm the firstborn.
Firstborn.
Uh-huh.
You're male. You're a pastor's kid.
Oh, yeah.
all those 3 titles come with pressure.
Absolutely.
How was it?
A lot.
A lot. Because now imagine you're in church, how you behave. Every other child has to behave like you.
If you do something bad utasema mtoto wa pastor alifanya.
Exactly. There's a lot of
How you
assumption
look.
from everybody. They think that you're the angel.
Yeah.
It's like you're not human.
We were talking in Nderitu when you went for Perez, and you're saying there's this aspect of perfectionism that's
Yes.
in every pastor's kid
Yeah, true.
because
True.
of how they were brought up. That they have to be perfect, you know.
Yeah.
So this is something I was telling Nderitu. This is something I dealt with. I'm still dealing with it, but I caught it in my 4th year in uni. I caught it because I would handle failure in any aspect totally horribly. Like it would.
We
I
don't
would
know
become
how to
dysfunctional.
fail.
Like I wouldn't function that day. If I fail in something, that whole day I wouldn't do anything.
Because we don't know how to fail.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you're pushed to. You have to perform. You have to do this. You have to be number one.
There's no
You
room
have-
for failure
There's no room. For
and
There's
for
no room
mistake.
for failure.
As much as the pressure is there, also the level of disappointment can.
Put you down.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I think they're on the same. The way you need the much you need to do, the much they say, those who expect much get disappointed much. So if you have been meant to or you're expected to behave in a certain way, and then you
You
get to a
don't.
level where you don't, the disappointment levels affects you as much as that
expectation.
as much as that expectation.
Oh, I feel like they expect us to mature when we are children. Do we
We
really
have
They
to
do.
do
actually.
we really have tangible childhood memories? Ama there's somewhere.
Maybe.
It's so unfortunate that nakumbuka kulikuanga na something called Supras. You remember, guys?
Yeah.
Bro.
So being a pastor's kid, you're looking at someone else having Supras,
You can't have them.
and then you can't have them
Umepiga loafers,
because they're
brother.
saying this thing is like
Yeah,
worldly.
worldly.
Bro.
We
Jeans
have
on church, jeans in church.
we go through a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah, a lot of fashion. But
we do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
so that when you grow up is when now you start doing your own things. Now
And
you're
then they-
buying your own chains and
Yeah,
blazers.
so people are wondering, what is
People are
this
wondering.
grown man?
Even hair, you have to shave. You can't
Grown
have
man,
certain
ring
hairstyles.
chains.
I know.
Oh
Kumbe, they
my
don't know the
God.
story.
It's
They don't know.
because we are experiencing our childhood in our adulthood.
Exactly.
And we were
Yeah.
experiencing our adulthood in our
Our
childhood.
Oh,
We have opposite lives.
Yeah. So it comes to you see this thing here where pastors' kids are the worst in the society. It's because of the perfectionism. that
Yeah.
The expectation is too heavy.
And they feel like you can't make a mistake.
Exactly. So now it comes to a point now if you put so much expectation on a person, they become rebellious
Yeah.
naturally as a
True,
human
true,
being.
true, true, true.
But just to think of this, imagine you're the pastor now, and yesterday you cancelled someone else's child, and then you become that
become-
cancel.